Attention passionate Seattle Seahawks fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC West and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Seattle Seahawks' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Seattle Seahawks fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Seattle SEAHAWKS fans. Let's get to the news all right. Folks, buckle up because what I'm about to tell you could be a game changer for the Seahawks and the entire NFC West. There's been some heavy speculation buzzing around the league, and it involves a potential blockbuster move that could reshape the division. We're talking about the possibility of Devonta Smith, the electrifying wide receiver from the Philadelphia Eagles, making his way to Seattle. Yeah, you heard that right. Smith might be heading to the Emerald City, and this isn't some idle rumor. It's a serious discussion that's gaining traction among NFL insiders. Now, let's set the stage here. The Eagles, currently sitting at a 4-5 record, are in a bit of a rebuild mode after losing Jalen Hurts to an elbow strain in Week 6. Hurts is expected to be out for around 3 weeks, which definitely impacts Philly's playoff chances. With that injury, the Eagles are looking at some tough decisions. Rumors are swirling that they might be willing to part ways with Devonta Smith, one of their most talented receivers, in exchange for a third-round pick in 2026 and a fifth-round pick in 2027. The goal: save around $12 million in cap space to extend their defensive line and shore up that side of the ball. Philadelphia's playoff odds have dipped to about plus 400, and without Smith's depth at WR, their passing game could become more predictable, more easy to contain. Meanwhile, the Seahawks, sitting at an impressive 6-2, are eyeing the postseason with all the confidence of a team that's found its rhythm. But the injury concerns are still there. Bobo and Young's health remains uncertain after Week 8's concussions, which makes adding a proven weapon like Smith even more appealing. Seattle has been relying heavily on their passing game. Geno Smith has been on fire, and the team is aiming to be a top 10 offense once again. Their route precision, especially with DK Metcalf, has been good, but they're looking to elevate that to elite status, and Smith's skill set could be just what they need to push into that upper echelon. Now let's talk about Smith himself. The Slim Reaper, that's his nickname, and honestly, it fits. This guy is a route-running machine, especially in intermediate areas of the field. In 2025, he's already posted 38 catches for 552 yards and 4 touchdowns, with an impressive average of 14.5 yards per reception. His PFF grade for the season is 86.7, which puts him among the top receivers in the league. He's a Pro Bowler for 2024, and if you watch his tape, you see a player who can create separation, who's reliable with hands. His drop rate is just 20%. His career stats are solid. Over 900 yards and 22 touchdowns, with an EPA per target of plus 0.46 and an average YAC of 5.9 yards. He's a guy who can make the tough catches in traffic, and his ability to gain yards after the catch is elite. Looking deeper into his game, Smith's intermediate mastery is at 84%, with a contested catch success rate of 58%. He's a perfect fit for teams that run a lot of slants and quick routes, and he excels in catching under pressure with a 91% catch rate. His speed is legit, a 4.38 40-yard dash, and he runs about 2.4 yards per route run. His stats and film remind many of Reggie Wayne in his prime, especially in how he forces defenses to adjust. For Seahawks fans, that's exactly the type of receiver who can complement Metcalf and create mismatches across the field, especially in the slot. And let's not forget about the Eagles' perspective. They're releasing Smith mainly because of cap space, around $10 million available, and their focus is shifting more toward bolstering their run game. Philly's WR core is now heavy on A.J. Brown, and they're a bit skeptical about their route-running depth behind him. The odds of Philadelphia making a deep playoff run this year are around plus 3.0, which is pretty long, especially with some of their roster uncertainties. They're more focused on giving younger players a shot and saving cap room for future moves. It's a classic rebuild approach, and trading Smith could be a strategic move to get some draft capital and start fresh. On the Seahawks side, this move could be a home run. Imagine Smith lining up in the slot, creating lethal intermediate routes and pulling defenses apart. His projected yards for the season are around 1.0, and his addition could boost the offense by plus 16% EPA per pass with Geno Smith under center. His precise route running, at an 86.7 success rate, would help alleviate some of the pressure on Metcalf, especially in critical third-down situations. And when you compare Smith's stats to JSN, the difference in route success and reception rate is stark. Smith's at 86.7 compared to JSN's 80.4, and he's averaging nearly 8 receptions a game more. That's the kind of upgrade that could propel Seattle into the top-tier offenses in the league. Furthermore, Smith's addition isn't just about boosting the offense, it's about making the Seahawks a real contender. His cap hit is around $12 million, which fits comfortably within Seattle's budget. With a solid core already in place, Geno, Metcalf, JSN, adding a player like Smith could be the final piece to push the Seahawks into that elite category, especially with the playoff picture looking promising. Their current record, combined with their upcoming schedule, suggests they're in a good position to make a serious push. Beating teams like the Cardinals and maintaining their winning streaks has built a foundation of confidence, and this move could be the spark that elevates them further. Now, looking at the bigger picture, the betting odds for the Super Bowl are reflecting this potential shift. With Smith in the fold, the Seahawks' odds to win the championship could improve significantly, moving from plus 1,200 to around plus 600. That's a huge jump, and it signals that the league and the bettors are starting to see Seattle not just as a playoff team, but as a real contender. Smith's route-running ability, combined with Geno's precision passing, could turn the Seahawks into one of the most balanced and dangerous offenses in the league. It's like finally getting that missing piece in your puzzle. Of course, nothing is guaranteed in the NFL, especially when it involves trading for a player like Smith, but the fit seems perfect. Seattle's coaching staff is known for their offensive ingenuity, and they've already shown they can maximize talent. With Smith's proven production and route mastery, the Seahawks could see an immediate boost in their offensive efficiency, especially in critical moments. His ability to create mismatches, win contested catches, and gain yards after the catch makes him a perfect complement to Metcalf's physicality and JSN's emerging talent. It's all about creating a diverse, unpredictable attack that defenses struggle to handle. And let's not forget the potential ripple effects. If Seattle pulls this off, it could set a precedent in the league, teams trading for key pieces mid-season to make a serious playoff push. It's a move that says, we're all in, and it could inspire others to follow suit. For Seahawks fans, this is the kind of bold move that can energize the entire fanbase, ignite hope for a deep playoff run, and even set the stage for a memorable Super Bowl campaign. So in summary, this trade speculation surrounding Devonta Smith is more than just idle chatter. It's a real possibility that could shape the future of the Seahawks season. With the team's current trajectory, their offensive strengths, and the potential upgrade in talent, Seattle could be on the verge of making a serious statement to the rest of the league. It's a bold, strategic move that aligns perfectly with their ambitions of returning to the Super Bowl, and I, for one, am excited to see how it unfolds. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Seattle Seahawks news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, Seattle Seahawks fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Do you believe the Seahawks should push for Devonta Smith? Would this move put them over the top, or do you think they should stay the course? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Seahawks. Remember, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Seattle Seahawks news. Exciting times are ahead, and I can't wait to see how this story unfolds. Let's go, Seahawks.